Real English Lounge.
The art of everyday English.
Can I ask, do you actually go to the gym?
Yes, not as often as I say I do, but yes.
Same.
I think everyone has a slightly more impressive fitness routine in conversation than in reality.
I go 3 times a week, in the sense that I intend to go 3 times a week.
And the reality?
1 or 2.
With a very committed rest day in between.
Well, today we are talking about fitness in English, the vocabulary for working out. Whether you love the gym, prefer running, do yoga at home, or are mainly committed to the rest days.
Welcome to Real English Lounge. I'm Claire.
I'm Ethan. Gym, running, rest days, the vocabulary you actually need.
Subscribe on YouTube if this podcast is helping your English.
Comment challenge. Tell us what you do to stay active or what you keep meaning to do. 1 sentence in English in the comments.
Level check. B1 to B2.
Fitness is one of the most talked about topics in everyday life, and most learners don't have the vocabulary to go beyond, I go to the gym sometimes.
Word tour today. Workout, session, rep, cardio, soar, and plateau. 6 fitness words that come up constantly. Let's start with the general vocabulary, the framework for any fitness conversation.
To work out means to exercise. It's the most general term. I work out 3 times a week. I worked out this morning. Do you work out?
Workout is a phrasal verb, but it's the standard informal way to describe any exercise. Gym, running, swimming, whatever.
A workout is the session itself. I had a great workout today. That was a tough workout. A quick workout before work.
Train versus workout. To train implies more structure, more purpose. Athletes train. People preparing for a race train. Casual exercisers usually work out.
Get in shape. To become fitter.
To improve your physical condition. I'm trying to get in shape before the summer. Similar, get fit, get active.
Stay in shape. To maintain your current level of fitness. I go running twice a week just to stay in shape.
Hit the gym.
Informal for going to the gym. I'm gonna hit the gym after work. Very natural in conversation.
Skip a session. To miss a planned workout. I skipped the gym yesterday. I've been skipping too many sessions lately.
That last one is extremely relatable.
Very.
Now the gym specifically.
Because the gym has its own vocabulary.
Weights, machines, cardio area. The 3 main zones.
Lift weights, the general term for strength training with free weights or barbells.
Do you lift? Is the shorthand question.
A rep is 1 complete movement of an exercise. A set is a group of reps. 3 sets of 10 reps is a standard structure.
So you'd say, I did 3 sets of squats, 12 reps each. Or simply 3 by 12.
Personal best, abbreviated to PB. The heaviest weight or fastest time you've achieved. I hit a new PB on the deadlift today.
Warm up versus warm up. To warm up is the verb.
A warm up is the noun. Always warm up before you lift.
My warm up takes about 10 minutes.
Cool down is the same structure. Cool down after training to avoid injury. A 5-minute cool down.
Spotter, someone who watches and assists you during a heavy lift.
Can you spot me? Or I need a spotter for this weight.
Pump, the swollen feeling in your muscles after intense lifting. That's often what people are chasing in the weights area.
The pump.
Very real, very sought after.
Running vocabulary.
Because running is the other great divider of people.
Either you'll love it or you cannot understand why anyone does it.
I'm firmly in the second group.
But I have the vocabulary.
Go for a run, the standard phrase. I went for a run this morning. Are you going for a run later?
Pace, how fast you're running, usually expressed in minutes per kilometer or per mile.
I run at about 6 minutes per kilometer.
Hit a wall. To reach a point where you feel completely exhausted and can barely continue. Very common around the 30-kilometer mark in a marathon.
Get your second wind. To suddenly feel a burst of energy after feeling exhausted.
I was struggling at kilometer 4 and then got my second wind.
Build up to gradually work toward a goal. I'm building up to a 10-kilometer run. I started with 3 and I'm building up.
PB applies here too. A personal best time.
I set a new PB for 5 kilometers last Sunday.
Stretch, both the action and the noun. Always stretch after a run. I do a 10-minute stretch at the end. Rest days, because this is the part of fitness most people either ignore or feel guilty about.
A rest day is a planned day off from training.
The important word is planned. It's intentional, not laziness.
Recovery, the broader concept. Your muscles recover between sessions. You need recovery time. Recovery is when the actual improvement happens.
That part is important.
You don't get stronger during the workout. You get stronger during the recovery after it.
Sore, the aching feeling in your muscles after a hard workout. DOMS, Delayed onset muscle soreness is the specific term for soreness that peaks about 24 to 48 hours after exercise.
I'm really sore today. My legs are killing me from yesterday's session.
Active recovery, light activity on rest days. A walk, a gentle stretch, swimming slowly, moving without stressing the muscles.
Overtraining, doing too much without adequate recovery. Signs include persistent soreness, fatigue, and declining performance.
Burnout is relevant here too. We covered that in episode 12 in the work context. The same concept applies to fitness.
Cardio, because no fitness vocabulary episode is complete without it.
Cardio is short for cardiovascular exercise, anything that raises your heart rate significantly. Running, cycling, swimming, rowing, skipping.
Do cardio, the standard phrase. I do cardio 3 times a week. I try to get some cardio in every day.
Steady state cardio versus interval training. Steady state is a consistent pace for a sustained period, a 40-minute run at the same speed. Interval training alternates between high intensity and rest.
High intensity interval training. Very popular, very efficient, and very unpleasant while you're doing it.
Accurate.
Heart rate, how fast your heart is beating. Target heart rate, the range you're aiming for during training. Zone 2 training, a specific low intensity zone that's currently very popular for aerobic base building.
If someone at the gym talks to you about Zone 2, now you know what it means.
And you can nod knowingly.
Word tour. 6 fitness words.
Definition.
Natural example.
Mini dialogue. Upgrade phrase. Word 1. Workout. WORKOUT. Noun.
A workout is a session of physical exercise. It can be at the gym, at home, outside, any intentional physical activity. A great workout, a tough workout, a quick workout, a skipped workout.
Example. She kept the workouts short, never more than 40 minutes, because she'd found that anything longer became an excuse not to start. Short and consistent beat long and occasional every time.
Mini dialogue. Did you manage to get a workout in today?
Barely. 20 minutes at home. Nothing impressive, but it counts.
It absolutely counts.
Upgrade phrase. Instead of I exercised, try I got a workout in. Even a short one. The goal was consistency, not intensity, and I kept to it. Word 2. Session. SESSION. Noun.
A session is a single period of training. A gym session, a running session, a yoga session. It implies a defined beginning and end. Sessions can be described by length, intensity, or type.
Example. The session was harder than expected. He'd underestimated how much the week of travel had taken out of him. He finished it, but barely, and went straight to bed.
Mini dialogue. How was your session?
Tougher than planned, honestly. My legs were still sore from Tuesday, and I probably should have taken an extra rest day. But I got through it.
Sometimes just finishing counts.
Upgrade phrase. Instead of I went to the gym, try I had a solid session this morning. Not my best, but consistent. And consistent is what builds progress. Word 3. Rep.
REP. Noun.
Short for repetition. One complete movement of an exercise. 3 sets of 12 reps means you do the movement 12 times, rest, do it 12 more times, rest, and do it 12 more times. Reps and sets are the basic unit of gym training.
Example. He'd been doing the same number of reps for 3 weeks and wasn't progressing. Adding 2 reps per set, just 2, was enough to restart the gains he'd been waiting for.
Mini dialogue. How many do you usually do?
3 sets, 8 to 10 reps.
I keep the weight heavier and the reps lower. I'm not trying to build endurance, I'm trying to build strength.
That's a clear program.
Upgrade phrase. Instead of I do a lot of repetitions, try
I usually do 3 sets of 8 reps with a heavier weight. I found that structure more effective than high reps at lower weight for the goals I have.
Word 4. Cardio. CARDIO. Noun.
Cardio is any exercise that raises your heart rate.
Running, cycling, swimming, rowing,
Dancing. The word comes from cardiovascular. Cardio improves heart and lung efficiency, burns energy, and can be done at various intensities.
Example. She'd always avoided cardio, found it boring, found it hard, until she started combining it with podcasts. Walking on the treadmill with something interesting to listen to stopped being a chore and became the part of the day she protected.
Mini dialogue. Do you do much cardio?
More than I used to. I walk a lot. I've started counting that as Zone 2 cardio, which makes me feel better about the amount of time I spend not running.
Zone 2 is genuinely useful though.
Upgrade phrase. Instead of I go for walks, try I do a lot of low-intensity cardio, mostly walking. I've been treating it as Zone 2 training, which is effective for aerobic base building and doesn't destroy my legs the way running does.
Word 5. Sore.
SORE. Adjective.
Sore describes the aching, tender feeling in muscles after exercise. Being sore means the muscles were challenged and are recovering. It's usually a good sign, but persistent Consistent soreness without recovery is a warning sign.
Example, she was sore in muscles she hadn't known existed. 2 days after the class, the soreness peaked. DOMS, her coach said, and perfectly normal. She'd done the work. Now, the work was doing its job.
Mini dialogue. How are you feeling after yesterday?
Very sore. My whole upper body, which means I worked hard, apparently. I just can't lift my arms above my head.
Ha, classic.
Upgrade phrase. Instead of I ache everywhere, try I'm really sore today. DOMS from Tuesday's session, which means the workout did its job. I'll do something gentle today and be back to normal by tomorrow.
Last word. Plateau. Plateau. Noun.
A plateau in fitness is a period where progress stalls
Despite continued effort. You've been training consistently, but you're not getting stronger, faster, or losing weight.
Plateaus are common and frustrating, and usually a signal to change something in your routine.
Example. He'd hit a plateau after 8 weeks of the same program. His body had adapted. The solution wasn't to work harder. It was to work differently. Changing the exercises, the rep range, and the rest periods was enough to restart progress.
Mini dialogue.
I've been going to the gym for 2 months, and I feel like nothing is changing.
Sounds like a plateau. Your body has adapted to what you're doing. Try changing the program. Different exercises, different rep ranges. Give it 2 weeks and see what happens.
I thought I just needed to push harder.
Sometimes, more often, you need to push differently.
Upgrade phrase.
Instead of nothing is working anymore, try I've hit a plateau. I've been consistent, but the progress has stalled. I need to change the stimulus, probably the rep range or the exercise selection, to get things moving again. That's the word tour. Workout, session, rep, cardio, sore, plateau.
6 words for every fitness conversation from the gym floor to the sofa. Let's close. Whether you work out daily, go occasionally, or mainly respect rest days, you now have the vocabulary for all of it.
The gym, the run, the home workout, the soreness the next day, the plateau after 8 weeks.
Comment challenge. Tell us what you do to stay active or what you keep meaning to do. 1 sentence in English in the comments.
Subscribe, give it a like, share it with someone at the gym right now who doesn't know how to describe what they're doing.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Claire. Rest days are part of the program. Don't skip them.
Real English Lounge. See you next time.
Your English journey doesn't end here.
Keep listening, keep learning, and keep speaking.
Choose your next conversation.
We'll see you in the next episode of Real English Lounge.